Date January 29th, 2022. Time is 12:28 p.m. This weekend I am spending time working on studying the effects of sigma 1 agonists with regard to cell life prolongation and hyperplasia and the relationship of this mechanism to cancer promotion or tumor growth inhibition dependently, and how that relates to the use of sigma 1 agonist donepezil, which I'm currently taking. The goal being by which, by taking the drug, mitigating any risk and offsetting any risk with regard to possible sigma 1 agonism and promotion of tumorigenesis, I think is what it's called. So thereby being informed enough to make a decision about what possible interventions I could use in order to mitigate that risk and potentially induce autophagy or apoptosis as is necessary. So right now I'm researching the various stress responses with regard to cellular biology, meaning necrosis, autophagy, all these things. So I can make a determination which one is most beneficial and well studied enough for me to enact an intervention and prevent any potential or mitigate the risk of any potential carcinogenesis associated with the drug. However, I haven't seen anything in the literature about donepezil being carcinogenic, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I've had a lot of what I perceive to be oxidative stress-related symptoms over the past year or so or two. So it's just me doing due diligence because I believe there's a good amount of crossover between oxidative stress and, I don't believe it, it's in the literature, between oxidative stress and various pathophysiological conditions. So, heart disease, neurological problems, cancer, etc. So it's a good opportunity for me to cover the gap between those things, learn about them, how to mitigate them and prevent them, but also, furthering this intervention I'm currently doing with regards to that. This thing that I'm currently in is a portable far infrared sauna using. I got to look more into the research of this, but basically, it's a dry sauna, helps me sweat, and the far infrared lighting is supposed to induce photobiomodulation and, I guess, produce a acute stress response in the body. Producing heat shock proteins is supposed to be good for autophagy, but I'm just doing it because it makes me sweat and feels nice for the most part. It's supposed to be good for you, though. So that's what I'm currently working on. Coming up in the future, moving to Vegas, and I'm working on getting rid of stuff there. Currently, I've got a couple of big pieces of furniture I need to get rid of. So that's kind of at the top of the list along with the research. And yeah, just making slow, steady progress towards my goals. And hustling my job so I can, move up and get promoted there. Things are going really well right now. In terms of the research, next couple of projects are going to be, so I'm going to work on this cell survival, anti-cancer mitigation project. Then probably take a look at long-term effects of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is upregulated by the sigma 1 agonism by the sigma 1 agonism, and just kind of see what what sort of plastic neurogenic effects are going to occur within my brain as a result of taking the drug. And then from there, I'm going to move on to optimizing other body systems. I'll probably move on to the gut microbiome, optimizing that, repairing any damage to the microbiome and stomach lining, cell walls, etc. reducing gut permeability, better digestion, a better absorption of nutrients, etc. And then on from there, I'm going to be moving on to, you see what I'm taking the Nebizol. I'm going to be moving on to reducing pathogen, whatever environmental toxin buildup that I have. And that's going to probably roll out in a phase of a couple of years or so, in different stages over the course of a few years. So, but I think things are going really well. I'm excited to see the results of this research that I'm doing. I think that melatonin is probably a good candidate for the oxidative stress mitigation, and possibly, I believe it has effects on cell stress response, meaning apoptosis and autophagy. So I'm looking into that. Also has very good antioxidative effect. It's been studied in both Alzheimer's and in cancer as well. So that's looking good. And that's it. So lots of exciting stuff to come. Planning on turning this into a coaching and consulting business, providing services on these types of things, gene analysis. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah. All right. Well, just a quick update, and I'll drop another one next week.